I believe that everyone that's coming to Thailand that anticipates that they're going to rent a motorbike, get an international driver's license, right? If you're American, you can get it from AAA. You can actually do it online. You know, you can take a picture, do the application, send it in with some money, of course. Get an international driver's license. That is one of the big things that you're going to need when renting a bike here in Thailand. Right, now that I got that out of the way. If you can, let's be honest, you can still rent a bike here in Thailand without an international driver's license. I'm just being honest. You can still, there are places here that will let you rent a bike without an international driver's license. Is it legal? Is it illegal? Tomato. But you can still rent a bike here in Thailand without an international driver's license. That's all I'm saying. But in case you decide to do so, right, and you get caught, right, driving without a license, driving without a helmet, you're gonna have to go down to the police station near Central Festival Mall on the beach side, like literally like right next door. The police station is right next door to Central Festival. You're gonna have to go to that police station and spend about $2,000 for that ticket, right? And what happens is they're gonna give you a ticket, right? You're gonna leave your bike there. You're gonna go down to the police station, pay about 2,000 baht. I believe it's 2,000. Might have changed over the years, but I believe I paid 2,000 last time. Pay about 2,000 baht, right? Take that ticket back down to where your bike is at, give it to the police, and drive off, right? You got stopped without a helmet. You're gonna go down, pay a ticket near the mall, come back, and get on that bike without a helmet. You got stopped without a license. You're gonna go down there to the police station by Central Festival, pay the ticket, come back down there, get on your bike without a license, and drive off. Right? That's all I'm saying. If you don't have a license, in most countries, they're not gonna let you get back in that vehicle. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna tow it. Somebody gotta come drive it, whatever the case may be, but they're gonna let you get back in that vehicle. I'm not here to downgrade the system or play the system or talk bad about the system. I'm just giving you the facts. The facts are, if you don't have a license and they stop you and you get caught, you're gonna pay a fine, go back and get on that bike without no license. The facts is, if you get caught without a helmet, you're gonna go down, pay a fine, get back on that bike without a helmet. The catch is, here's the catch. If you get caught again by another police officer, and I've had this happen, where I got stopped, right, by one cop, and then there was a checkpoint at the end of Walking Street, and another cop waved me down. I'm like, yo, I just got your buddy down the street. Bro, I just got pulled over, he let me go. That has happened. Like, literally, I got stopped once, then I got further down the street. Literally, he was like at that Walking Street sign. It was over there near that Walking Street sign where it makes that left, that curve, and he pulled me over. I'm like, bro, I just got stopped. Like, he stopped me down there. Bro, I just got stopped. He was like, all right, go. You're fine. So if that happens, you can kind of get out of it. But if you can stop doing Monday, right, and you are riding again on Tuesday, and you get pulled over, wave down, you can't come on Tuesday and say, hey, I got pulled over on Monday. I'm still, give me a break. Why are you still driving a bike? right? Why are you still driving a bike? So I said all of that to say, keep some money on you. Keep about 2,000 baht on you. Keep about 2,000 baht on you. Keep some, even a little more, because when I got stopped, I had less than 2,000 baht on me. Matter of fact, I don't think I had no money on me, right? I didn't have no money on me. It was like at the start of Jomtien, you know, where you're at that four-way, and you're leaving Pattaya, when you crossing over at the start of Jomtien, right, going into Jomtien, right? I had to walk to Vutale residence, 1 or 2 or 3. I've stayed in all of them. I had to walk from the start of Jomtien, right, that four-way, all the way down the street to Vutale residence, right? Catch a motorcycle, bike, a tuk-tuk, whatever I took, to the police station. Then catch another tuk-tuk taxi back to the, where my bike was. So keep some money on you. Keep some money on you. It's gonna save you. It's gonna save you some problems. It's gonna save you some troubles and some stress. It's a minor inconvenience. Like, none of us are in Thailand going to work, right? None of us are in Thailand. Ain't like we got a schedule to go to. Like, we gotta be to work at 9. So it is a minor inconvenience, for sure. But I do suggest everyone get an international driver's license, so they don't have a minor inconvenience, you know? If you get an international driver's license, you won't have to worry about being inconvenienced. But in case you don't, it's gonna run you about 50, 60 bucks. It's gonna run you about 50, 60 bucks. And if that's not a problem to you, don't get a national driver's license. But on that note, I will say there are a lot of tourists here. There are a lot of tourists in Pattaya. They're not stopping. They're stopping a lot of us. They're stopping some of us. But they're not stopping every tourist. But if you're a tourist and you're walking around, if you're a tourist and you're driving around with no helmet, right? If you're a tourist and you're driving around with no helmet, you're basically saying, pull me over. If you're a tourist and you're driving around with no helmet, you're basically saying, hey, officer, please pull me over. I am begging you to pull me over. Pull me over expeditiously. Pull me over right now. Being a tourist with no helmet is asking for trouble, and I don't suggest it. I do not suggest it. Do not suggest it whatsoever. But yeah, I want to do a few things while I'm here. And people are like, hey, what are you doing in Thailand? Thailand's about this, Thailand's about that. No, it's a little more to Thailand than what you think. I want to go get my teeth cleaned. I've done teeth whitening before in Thailand, but in 2025, you can get some stuff out of the pharmacy that's gonna whiten your teeth just as much as these teeth whitenings at the dentist. I'm gonna repeat that again. In 2025, you can get some stuff out of the pharmacy that's gonna whiten your teeth just as much as they do in these dental clinics. I've had my teeth whitened in Thailand. I think I got my teeth whitened in 2 or 3 other countries. There's stuff in the pharmacy that can do the same thing, to be honest with you. There's stuff in the pharmacy that's gonna do the same thing. And I'm just being honest with you. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the dentist soon. I need to set an appointment up today and probably go 1 or 2 other places. Probably do the barbershop soon. Man, this is a good phone holder right here. This phone holding up nice. The barbershop, dentist, probably 1 other thing while I'm here, man. You know, it's just, you gotta take care of yourself, brothers and sisters. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. But yeah, beautiful day in Thailand, man. Beautiful day in Thailand. I'm blessed. I can't complain. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. But y'all just go with me. I'm leaving my apartment in Pattaya, and I am going to I'm going to Johnson. I'm going to Johnson. He's going right. I'm going left. I'm going to Johnson. So I want y'all to follow me as I go to Johnson. And hope my phone doesn't fall off of this holster, because that's going to suck. You know, I would hate to buy a new phone in Thailand, but I will. I would hate to buy a new phone in Thailand, but I will. For real, for real. For real, for real. But yeah, if anyone's thinking about coming to Thailand, man, to be honest with you, I suggest coming. And I'll say this and I'll say this again. When I initially came to Thailand, it was for the wrong reasons. Let me put my blade on. So if the police see me, they don't know if I'm Thai or American, you know, because Thais are dark skinned too. You know what I'm saying? If I have my blade up, they know I'm American. They know I'm not Thai. I have my blade down, they don't know. So I got my blade down so I can kind of blend in, you know what I'm saying? Blend in with the environment. If the Thai police see this without hearing me talk, they not gonna know if I'm American or Thai. I'm just being honest. They not gonna know. Look at me whipping this curb. Watch him up. Woohoo! Whipping that curb. Woohoo! Whip it, whip it. Yeah, this other dude was whipping it too. You know, in a motorcycle safety foundation course, they say outside, inside, outside. So you can go outside and you're gonna hit it inside. You see that bend? Let me go back and finish outside. So y'all learn something. Hey, listen, you ride a motorbike, you think about getting a motorbike and you need classes on how to ride, DM me. Kind of cute. I ain't have no cheeks on you though. I like cheeks, man. That's the one thing. That's one thing I get disappointed in while being in Thailand, man. A lot of these women don't have no cheeks. Like, they might have a cute face, they might have a decent body, right? A lot of them work out. I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of them work out, right? A lot of these women work out. The problem is, they don't be having no cheeks. And I like cheeks, you know? I like cheeks. And that's kind of how I really don't be talking to a lot of them. They don't be having cheeks, you know? And that's kind of like a turn on. Because my favorite position, respectfully, is doggy. So when they don't got cheeks, you know what I'm saying, I can't really do my favorite position. Like, when I'm with you, I can't do my favorite position, you know? But yeah, on the way to Johnson, like everything, some people don't abide by the stoplights. I'm being honest. It'll be a red light, they go through it. That's not uncommon. That's not uncommon whatsoever. Not uncommon. On my way to Johnson, I wish I could show y'all, but you know you can't zoom out.
Hey. How you doing? I need a favor. I need a favor. I know I'm sitting here hanging backwards.
I mean,
like 50 Cent at the Super Bowl, but I need a favor. I'm asking for money, donations, clicking the link, nothing like that. Do me one favor. Can you do that for me? It's free. I swear. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. You hit it. You hit it. Appreciate it.
We in Johnson now.
You're looking out. Appreciate it. Hey.
probably can't see it.
Appreciate
That's that four-way down there I was talking about. That four-way, you probably can't see it, I know. But if you know, you know. We in Johnson there, cruising along. Just chilling, man. I love this life. I love this life. Stress-free. I don't have no woman stressing me out. I don't have no woman getting on my nerves. Ain't nobody checking on me. I ain't checking on nobody. I mean, I can't beat this life, man. Like, why would I argue? Like, why would I argue about this life that I'm living? It's a great life, man. Really good life, man. Now, I know a lot of people come here and retire and all sorts of stuff. Would I do that? No, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Like I said, they don't have cheeks down here. Like, cheeks ain't popular. You know? If I was to retire somewhere, it'd be somewhere in South America for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be able to have what I like. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to spend the rest of my days somewhere where 1 out of 50 women fit my physical demands. You know? I don't want that life. But I also understand a lot of guys, man, they don't care. Like, they like skinny women. That's nothing against it. You know, you like what you like. But I can't wake up to it every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for me. What you like, what you like. Whoa, buddy, what you doing, my boy? Pay attention, guys. Hit him with that horn. And that's one thing they teach you in that motorcycle, that MSF class too, is being aware of your surroundings. Especially stuff that's ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're aware of your surroundings and stuff that's going on ahead of you, you know, you can slow down, adjust, or it gives you enough time to make unpredictable decisions. It gives you enough time to make unpredictable decisions. Come on, buddy. You know? If I can anticipate what that car in front of me might be doing, I can anticipate my next move, whether it's slowing down, going to the left, going to the right, stopping. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing you kind of learn. Don't be wrong. Have I ever got into an accident in Thailand? No. I've never got into an accident in Thailand. Ever. Now I've been coming here for a while. I've never got into an accident in Thailand. I've never dropped a bike in Thailand. Ever. Alright, have I had some close calls? Yes, I've had some close calls. You know what I'm saying? I've had some close calls. But either you dropped it or you haven't. Either you got into an accident or you haven't. So I can't count close calls. I've had close calls with a lot of stuff. I've had close calls with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've had close calls with a lot of stuff, but either I've done it or I haven't. I've never dropped a bike. And I think I've said this one time before. I know a guy that came to Thailand for the first time and dropped a bike. Matter of fact, in Phuket, messed around with them hills, dropped a bike. First time in Thailand, he come over here and drop a bike on the hill. And that's one thing that you're going to learn. I'm not going to say you're going to learn in MSF class. But you're going to learn, hopefully, while riding, especially in the country and various other parts, is that clutch, the neutral, how to shift, right? Because it's easy to shift, upshift, downshift, do all of these things in a straight line on a flat surface. It's a little harder to do this on a mountain, on a hill. You're going to stall. That bike is going to stall. That bike is going to stall. Trying to ride on a hill, your bike is going to stall if you don't know what you're doing. Right? And I was in Kentucky, Tennessee, right? And a guy taught me, you know what I'm saying, how to ride on hills. And don't be wrong, have I ever stalled on a hill? Yes. Have I ever stalled on a hill after you taught me? Yes. you know? But I'm gonna give y'all some valuable advice. Put your feet down. A lot of people, they get too comfortable having their feet up on bikes and they forget to put their feet down. Your feet being up or your feet being down is gonna save you from your bike falling. How can my bike fall to the left or the right of my feet down? Right? And a lot of people, when they feel the bike's gonna fall or they're losing control of the bike or what the bike's doing, and their feet are not down. I don't care if I'm on a hill like this. If my feet are down on the ground, that bike isn't going nowhere. That bike ain't leaning to the side. But yeah, I'm at where I want to be at. I'll be back.